So yeah, carousel. So like the the dungeon is awesome. Like let's talk about the first boss. So some notable bosses that I can remember. So like I talked about the chess event in Carousel, and there's I think it's easy to get it confused with Max. Because Max is also another raid in yeah. I remember doing like we I did Max first. Not Max. I did Arizona first. And I remember just being stuck in Arizona. Yeah. Because I couldn't get my group of players that I found to do it. Like just uh, just weren't good enough to do normal raids, which a lot of your bleeding edge guys are going to be like, well, that's pretty freaking pathetic, you know. Like, found couldn't even do a normal raid, let alone you know, heroic or whatever. But you know, like I've seen videos from Preach how he talks about you'd be surprised. I think even Blizzard's come out and said this that you'd be surprised how the amount of the player base is not able to complete raids because it's too hard. And I think that's why they're getting rid, or they're trying to get rid of
Our shores are ablaze with bellfire. Strike quickly before the threat moves inland.
It's just about 9 in. But
It's too far.
it's a race for let's say they have because well, the add-on tells you everything that the boss does. Right. So, meets the purpose of why I'm like really happy. Well, it's 14 because 14 add-ons are not allowed.
Well fought. Every victory is crucial in this war.
Around him. And so it makes everything a lot kind of easier because it puts everyone kind of on equal footing. Because you're to assume, well, everyone has the same understanding and capabilities. They're all giving the same input, as opposed to like WoW, where there's so many different add-ons, and some people are using DBM, some people aren't, some people are using all kinds of different add-ons, right? And Blizzard has had to kind of build their raids.
Slay this one before it summons more of its foul kin into our world.
Must be difficult. It's just so annoying. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Like, really derail me.
The Legion drains our dragon allies of their magic. You must rescue them. It's been more business. So yeah, you don't have to. I look forward. Will I be raiding in the next expansion? Probably not. I just hopefully they'll have follower dungeons, follower raids, where I can just, go through the raid with NPCs and do it that way. That would be nice. Pretty solitary game. And I don't like having to wait for other people. So I think I'll enjoy the X-Pack a lot more that way. Yeah, I know, I'm looking at the finances, probably we'll get, and then we'll do midnight on Wednesday. Or we'll do midnight. We'll do housing on Wednesday. So, we'll probably just continue with the World Quest today. We'll get dealer's choice. Hello. Don't forget to follow. Pump those numbers up, buddy. I don't know if Kyle was here this morning, but I know Gabe was here this morning. So, and Sam from the office was here as well, around 12. Now it's just been pretty chill and kind of doing these world quests. Thankfully, I got good enough gear to kind of just run with. Feel free to show the boss lady what I'm doing now, you know? You know, like...
Outstanding work. Our alliance ensures the Legion will never compromise.
We have a... Thanks. Get rid of lots of... different and fun games. Hopefully, you know, hopefully I'll be able to play them all on this computer. Hopefully I'll be able to record them on this computer. Today, after the stream, I don't know, part of me wonders if, I think, you know, is right now the time, you know, like 41,000 people are watching. Right? You know, what will that number be? You know, 7 o'clock tonight. You know, will there be more? You know, are the best times?
This agent of the Legion underestimates your might. Make plain the error of its ways.
Like, I just wonder, like, you know, like, part of me is like, I wonder if, you know, is 8 o'clock too late, or is it not late enough? You know, like, I understand that, you know, like, you're never gonna know, and, like, once you get your following, you know, it won't matter. It won't matter what time they'll show up just for you.
Every blow struck against the Legion forces them closer to
the day. You know, it would be nicer to be able to maybe stream 6 hours per day instead.
The demonic presence recedes, but this is no time to be complacent. They await your arrival outside the temple. It's time we press our advance.
For me, that's just a little too much.
Bow before the might of the Burning Legion! Your efforts are meaningless, mortals.
Yeah. But, like, for example, you know, like, I want to be able to be streaming when, you know, my office friends are at lunch, so they can, or other people are at lunch, so they can just hop on the stream and watch me, you know, from like 11 to 1 or 12 o'clock, or 1 to 2 o'clock, you know. So maybe, you know, 11, 12, 1, 2, so that's 4 hours right there. So maybe 11 to 2, and then get off for, you know, 3 hours or something, and then come back for another 4 hours or something.
Azuna was once beautiful. 10,000 years ago. Strike at their defenses, champion. Bring these demons down.
Like a lot of the big guys are like, well, you know, you kind of have to go balls to the wall at first and be streaming all the time because you need that exposure. You know, like once you have videos and get that exposure, and then they come for your streams, but tell you feel that community that wants to show up. Because right now, you know, I was about. But yeah, it's really wrong because it wasn't 6 months, a year from now, or whatever. You know, there might be people who know about it. Tell your friends. Because word out, spread the word. I do need to get in the habit of saying, you know, hello, welcome. Don't forget to hit a follow and tell your friends. easier it will be and the more lively it will be. Yeah. Clear. It was a bit cool. Because like, you build a solid thing. Your ice and mats and stuff. And it's like, you know, freaking, it's a party. You know, and when you come just playing games, it's pretty chill, you know, and it's never gonna be like those other channels. It's just so. You're this family who expect you to expect craziness and
inside the temple, find the demon orchestrating this offensive and usher in its end.
Streams, you know, going to places or whatever.
Our sight reaches far beyond your miserable world.
It's not plays. Yep. Up and at him. That's you know, it'll be nice when we get some, you know, maybe some podcasts going, and some cool stuff. You know, I would love to do some Star Wars discussions.
With powers you do not understand, mortal. Your unwillingness to bow will be your end.
Meet me outside at once. It is time to sever the Legion's tendrils and free Asuna. I failed my people. Don't blindly trust in anyone, especially your leaders.
I need to target someone first. I don't have a target.
The connection is down. We must act quickly, champion. Let us rendezvous at Ferondale. The final fight is at hand.
Yeah, these like Legion little invasion things. are pretty cool.
Gaze into the skies beyond as the end of your world approaches.
They're pretty nifty. I kind of wish more of them existed in the world of Warcraft, you know, with other scenarios and stuff. You know, multi-stage scenarios that are all personalized to the player, you know.
Yes? May the power of the arcane be with you. It is through you that I will have redemption.
You know, they'd leave me behind. While they're waiting for me.
I am your judge, jury, and executioner.
Let's go down there.
Succulent marrow, crunchy.
That's crazy. Alright, these guys.
The Legion's will be done.
Although I really like the Fury Warrior as well. It all feels very impactful. Games for impact. That's a weird category they have in games. So ridiculous. Losing lines over who won. Yeah. Well, what's great? There. And why should that be something